Testing, testing. Test, test. A very pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Trinity Baptist College for exciting NCCAA women's basketball featuring the home team TBC Eagles and the Tigers from Hot Springs, Arkansas's champion Christian College. As always, we look for an exciting game, but we ask you to please stand first for a word of prayer and our national anthem. Lord Father, as always, we praise you for all that you give us every day, Lord. The talents you've given these young women. Father, we pray for harm and injury to leave this gymnasium. And those who are already hurting, Father, help them recover. and help them heal very soon, Lord. Number one above all, that you help us remember to worship you, our Lord and Savior, as we go into the Christmas season, the birth of our Father. Thank you in Jesus' name. Amen. Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem. Introducing the starting lineup for the champion Christian College Tigers. At guard, a 5'8" junior from Sao Paulo, number 0, Isabel Bueno. At guard, a 5'7" junior from Zawal, Louisiana, number 4, Olivia Sepulveda. At forward, a 5'8" junior from Sao Paulo, number 5, Natalia Silvia. At guard, a 5'6" senior from Grand Cane, Louisiana, number 12, Michaela Williams. And at guard, a 5'6" sophomore from Dallas, Texas, number 22, Reagan Moylan. The Tigers are led by head coach DeAnthony Ellison in his 5th season out of York College. And now, the starting lineup for your home team, Trinity Baptist College Eagles. At guard, a 5'10" freshman from Gainesville, Florida, number 0, Renaya Clark. At guard, a 5'2" sophomore from Williston, Florida, number 2, Ranajala Brown. At forward, a 5'10" junior from Lake Butler, Florida, number 5, Caroline Smith. At guard, a 5'10" sophomore from Thomasville, Georgia, number 10, Layla Harvey. And at forward, a 6'0" freshman from Jacksonville, Florida, number 23, Jaden Houston. The Eagles are led by head coach Alicia Lewis in her 2nd season. And hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trinity Baptist College as the women's game between the Eagles and the champion Christian College Tigers. This is about to tip off. I'm Ray Bureau. You're watching the TBC Eagles Sports Network on YouTube. And the champion Christian College Tigers come into tonight's play with a record of 3 wins, 2 losses. They have not played an NCCAA Division II Southwest Region opponent as of yet. Their last game was 2 nights ago, an 87-64 loss to number 2 Pensacola Christian College on Tuesday. Champion is number 1 in NCCAA Division II, and they defeated Pensacola Christian College earlier in the season. The Tigers are averaging 81.6 per game and allowing 74.4 as this ball game is now underway. We'll give you a little bit more information as we get an opportunity. Eagles are playing with 5 tonight. That one goes out of bounds and will go over to the Tigers. who are shooting 43% overall from the field, 31% from three-point range, and 71% from free throw range. The head coach, DeAnthony Ellison, who's also the athletic director, his 5th season as the Tigers head coach. He's assisted by Hannah Latoilis. As we have our first shot of the ball game, it's a three-pointer from Isabel Bueno, who is averaging 15.2 points per game. And the sports information director of Champion Christian College is Brendan Hatfield, who is also the men's basketball head coach, and we will see him later tonight when the men from Champion and Trinity Baptist take the court. We have our first foul of the game. That is an offensive foul called against Caroline Smith. And the Tigers will inbound. Game just underway. We do have a little bit of an issue with the online score line that you're seeing there. Abby's working on that, and hopefully it'll be all right. It just came back up, so we're able to bring you the scores. Brown takes this one across midcourt. It's Layla Harvey. Powers her way inside, puts the basket up and in. Layla Harvey is averaging 8.2 points per game, and the Eagles are on the board. Trinity Baptist, no wins, 6 losses in official competition so far, as a layup by Cassie Don does not go through. No record in South Region play. And a traveling violation called against Brown, and that'll give it right back over to the Tigers. Last time out, Trinity Baptist fell 84-46 to Florida State College at Jacksonville back on November 21st. Eagles are averaging 49 points per game and allowing 84, shooting 27% overall from the field, 26% from three-point range, and 62% at the line. Head coach Alicia Lewis in her 2nd season, assisted by Jared Lewis, Michelle Jones, and Melanie Newton. Layup by Natalia Silva, who is the leading scorer for Champion at 18.8 points per game. Trinity Baptist has 5 players available tonight. There's one of them, Jaden Houston with the 3. Houston is averaging 3.3 points per game. The injury bug has bitten the Eagles and bitten them hard and often, as that ball's batted away and picked up by Bueno. Pass back to Bueno. She finds help inside the paint, and Natalia Silva lays it in. That's her 2nd basket, and Champion leads 7-5. Then outside to Renaya Clark, and great to have her back on the court, but she's stripped of the ball. Clark is averaging 12.3 points per game and picks up the steal. Harvey, that's for 2. It's good. She was inside the arc, but her 2nd basket, and we're tied 7-7. Eagles have played with a whole lot of heart this season. First of 2 here tonight between these two schools. Champion Christian College from Hot Springs, Arkansas, making their way to Florida to play a couple of games. The men's game is scheduled to begin at 8 p.m. Of course, that depends on how long this one lasts. Unforced error gives the ball back over to Trinity Baptist. Talia Silver, 18.8 points per game. Michaela Williams, she wears number 12, 17.8. And Isabel Bueno, 15.2. And we have a foul called against Michaela Williams. It's her first, and it's also team foul number 1. Each team with 1 foul here in the first quarter. Layla Harvey to inbound. Clark just does keep that foot in bounds. Smith's turnaround jumper is good. Caroline Smith is averaging 10.3 points per game. Eagles have 3 players also in double digits on the season average. Clark, Emma Parrish, who is not available tonight, 13.5. Caroline Smith at 10.3. Against Champion. And it's going to be Eagles ball. Natalia Silva called for the foul on the block. On the floor, the Eagles will inbound, 24 on the shot clock. Harvey in the corner. Bounce pass to Smith, a little trouble holding on, but Clark able to track that one down. Renaya Clark, a freshman from Gainesville, missed a few games due to injury, back on the court tonight. Harvey, pull-up jumper is off the rim and rebounded by Michaela Williams. And Renaya Clark, well, they missed her not only scoring points, but doing what we just saw with the interception on the pass. Victoria Broadway is not far from returning. She told me December 9th she'd be available. Hopefully that ends up correct. Houston a little wide to the right on the three-point shot. This is Sepulvedo going all the way inside, but not able to convert the layup. And Houston with the rebound. Olivia Sepulvedo is averaging 5.4 points per game for the Tigers. Clark to Brown from the corner for three. It's off the rim and rebounded by Bueno. And the Tigers work the ball very quickly up the court, but Bueno lost control trying to dribble towards the basket. And a turnover will give the ball to TBC, and we'll have our first timeout. It is a 30-second timeout called by Coach DeAnthony Ellison. 5:29 left to go in the first quarter. Champion, the number one team in the NCCAA Division II. They split the season series so far with number 2, Pensacola Christian College. They also have wins over Southeastern Baptist, a South Region opponent of Trinity Baptist, and Southwestern Adventist University. Their two losses came, one to Pensacola Christian on Tuesday night, and one to Central Baptist College back on November 2nd. They played some good basketball, averaging nearly 82 points per game. Next up on the docket for the Tigers, they will go to Laurel, Mississippi, and play at Southeastern Baptist College on their way back home, where they will play Dallas Christian on January 7th. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be TBC's ball, or check that, Champion's ball. 9-7 in favor of the Eagles. Sent to the top of the arc. Sepulvedo guarded by Smith. Gets around Smith, draws the foul, and she will shoot two. That's number 2 on Caroline Smith. Olivia Sepulvedo at the line, looking for her first point of the night. On the season, 3 for 4 from the free throw line. The first one is good. As a team, the Tigers, very good, 71% shooting free throws. Number 2 from Sepulvedo is also good. And those two free throws tie the score at 9-9. And a bounce pass after the steal. Silva is able to find Williams, who gets her first basket. And it is 11-9 in favor of the Tigers. So the lead by the Eagles has gone away, and Champion has regained that lead. And a substitution. Champion will send Cassie Don back out onto the court. A long pass. Clark bats this one away and keeps it in bounds. To the basket, contact, no call. Clark looking for the whistle, but did not get the call. Champion gets very quickly up the court. Don, the pump fake, layup no good. And a battle for the loose ball is grabbed by Layla Harvey. And Harvey will get past midcourt. Brown outside the arc to Harvey. That one is for 3. It's a little strong. And the rebound goes into the hands of Silva. Reagan Moylan hustles up the court. Don with the layup attempt, but blocked by Harvey. Brown goes straight up the middle. Finds Harvey to the left side. Layla Harvey directing traffic. Then will take the 3. It's a little short off the rim. And grabbed by Natalia Silva. And she hustles up the right side of the court. 1-on-2, but she finds Don, who misses the layup. Brown with the rebound. And Brown up the right side of the paint and tried to dish it off to Smith. And the pass misses its target, goes out of bounds. 11-9, Champion leads. And the Tigers will inbound. Tigers work the ball inside. Little pump fake, and a basket is good. Holloman, who's averaging 1.5 points per game, gets her first score of the night. And we have ourselves a whistle. No foul called. I think they were just checking on the shot clock. Now we're going to have a delay. One official talking to the official scorer over on the far sideline. And we'll be back underway momentarily. Trinity Baptist, after tonight, next game will be here on the home court on December 12th against Albany State. The game at Florida National has been canceled. That would have been this Saturday. Najala Brown at the line, so apparently there was a technical foul, and Brown is on the board. I did not see that myself. And Brown goes 2 for 2. On the line, Brown is now 15 for 26. She's averaging 9.8 points per game. And the Eagles will get the ball. 2-point deficit, 13-11. Did not see who the technical foul was on, but it looks like Natalia Silva. That's put up on the scoreboard inside the gym, and we have ourselves a foul. And the foul is called against Silva. They're going to put 30 seconds, make that 20 seconds on the shot clock. And for Silva, check that, her second personal foul. Harvey for 3, off the rim. Ball batted around, picked up by Clark. Jumper a little wide to the left, kept in play by Houston. The ball did not hit the rim, though, so the shot clock does not reset. And they're going to stop play and put the shot clock back to where it should have been. The ball from Clark's shot did not hit the rim. So 12 seconds on the shot clock, and TBC will inbound. Harvey to inbound. 10 to shoot. Clark going across the paint. 4 seconds. Harvey with the shot. It's off the rim and rebounded by Holloman. Ignore the shot clock buzzer. The ball hit the rim and was rebounded. And a missed reverse layup. Eagles get the rebound. Renaya Clark hustling past midcourt to the left side. Out to Brown and a travel. And as she tries to get around her defender. That defender, Lauren Castillo, who's averaging 3.2 points per game. And a substitution for the Tigers. Our first look at Kaylin Lockett, number 15 for Champion. She's averaging 2.3 points per game. Pass to the outside. Tigers lead by 2. And Brown almost with the steal. And a good pass to Holloman, who lays this one in. So she surpasses her average of 1.5. Hello to Ebony Clark, cheering on the Eagles. And Brown will draw the foul and go to the line where she just hit 2 a moment ago. Foul's called on Brendaja Holloman. Angela Brown will shoot 2 more. Eagles have tied the score at 15, looking now to regain the lead. Coach Lewis wants to have a chat with 4 teammates of Brown. He'll be back out on the court momentarily as Brown's first of two is good. Eagles lead now 15-16. And number two is up and it is in. Going to have a recheck of the score. It is 15-13. The score in the gym is the official one. That had an incorrect score. And Abby is going to match that up and show the correct one now at 15-13. We'll have ourselves a jump ball underneath the basket. Had some issues with the score line. That is a website, and it's coming back, and Abby's going to get everything reset. Turnaround jumper from Holloman is good. Her second basket, and it's a 17-13 lead for the Tigers, who just come away with the steal. And another layup off the glass. This is Kaylin Lockett, 2.3 points per game, and her first basket of the night. And a timeout called by Coach Lewis. 2:40 left to go in the first quarter, 19-13. Champion leads. We'll be back after this brief message from the NCCAA. And play has resumed with the Eagles inbounding. Ball swatted away by Moylan. And that's Moylan up the left side of the paint, and a perfect feed, and the basket is good from Kaylin Lockett, her second of the night. Long pass to Caroline Smith. Makes the catch, hustles up the court. Layup no good, and a rebound by Reagan Moylan. Moylan outside to Williams. Eagles keep them out of the paint, but Moylan fires off a three. She averages 8.4 points per game. 24-13 to score. And this one misses. Brown with the rebound. Finds Caroline Smith, who lays it in. Smith with the short jumper, her second of the night. And a pass all the way up the court to Holloman, and that's her third basket. Tigers men's team is in the stands. They'll go into the locker room during the second quarter and come out to warm up during halftime as they get ready to take on the TBC Eagles. Ball goes out of bounds and over to the Tigers. Minute 30 left to go, 26-15 to score. To the corner. Holloman takes the pass, works it up top. This is Bueno, no good. Ball hit the rim 2 or 3 times before dropping out. Smith with the rebound, and Brown hustling it up the court. Ball batted up in the air by Bueno, and she comes away with the steal. A long bullet pass to Lockett, and the layup is good. Kaylin Lockett now with 6 and a 28-15 lead. Harvey, reverse layup, misses. Williams rebound. To Lockett underneath, and her pass is stolen away. Back to Harvey at midcourt. Under a minute to go, and a whistle. And we're going to see what the whistle's all about. It will be a reaching in foul called against Isabel Bueno. It's her first. It is team foul number 5, so bonus free throws for the Eagles and Layla Harvey. Harvey on the season, 12 out of 21. And the first of two is in. Harvey averages 8.2. That's point number 5. Bueno is on the court. She's back at the midcourt stripe. Harvey goes 1 for 2. The rebound by Holloman. Long pass to Bueno and the bounce pass. Lockett, turnaround jumper. It's good. Taylor Lockett with 8. Champion has a 14-point lead. Caroline Smith high off the glass, and she will go to the line. So Caroline Smith shooting 2. 77% on the season, 24 for 31. And first free throw is good. Smith hit her first. Number 2 is up and a little bit wide to the left. Nice rebound by Brown, but she's unable to convert. And she will get called for an offensive foul on a push. Her first personal foul. 19 seconds left in the quarter. Champion leads 30-17. Takes the pass, finds Holloman inside the paint. Smith got a hand on the ball, but a body on the body. And Caroline Smith, that is her third personal foul. Comes with 8.4 seconds left. And Brendaja Holloman shooting 2. And a first of 2. Bounces around and drops in. Holloman now with 7 points. I believe these are her first free throws of the season. And her second one is also good. So Holloman with 8 points in the first quarter, tying Kaylin Lockett, 32-17. Good first quarter for Champion. Number 1 team in the country. But nothing doing afterward as time runs out to end the first quarter. 32-17 in favor of the Tigers. We'll be back for quarter number 2 in about a minute. Stay with us. All right, we are ready to begin quarter number 2, 32-17 the score. Found out the reason for the technical free throws that Renajala Brown took in the first. A player on the Champion Tigers not listed on the roster. She's been added. And everything is now correct. There's a three-pointer and no good. Houston with the rebound for the Eagles. Eagles trying to fight back from a 15-point deficit. They kept it close most of the first quarter, then Champion was able to pull away. Champion shot 55% in that first quarter. That's Renajala Brown for three. He now has 7 points, 4 free throws. And a pass inside. That's Moylan for three, her second of the night. Moylan getting it done from long range. Her 12th and 13th threes of the season, and that is Rihanna Benton with the steal and the basket. Her first score of the night. It is 37-20. Nia Clark pulls up just inside the paint. Jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Cassie Don. Tigers work the ball to Moylan in the corner and back to the top of the arc. Don on Smith and gets the basket in off the glass. Caroline Smith, 3 fouls, all in the first quarter, so she needs to be careful. The Eagles have only 5 players tonight. And we have ourselves a whistle. Sepulveda will get called. Eagles will inbound near midcourt. And for Sepulveda, personal foul number 1. Team foul number 1. And the Eagles inbounding. He takes this one back towards midcourt. Eagles trying to get the ball inside, but knocked away by Don. TBC, though, able to regain possession. Harvey to Smith. Little trouble holding on, going 1-on-2 to the basket. And a traveling violation, so no score for Smith. Tigers get up the court very quickly. All alone for three is Benton. The shot is short, and it is out of bounds. Both teams a little trouble holding on to the ball so far. Eagles have turned it over 13 times. Tigers 7. To Smith. Clark guarded by Sepulveda. Fires a three. A little wide to the left. And Houston was able to get the ball off the legs of Reagan Moylan to keep possession for the Eagles. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Clark takes the inbound pass, fires another three. That one hits off the glass and the rim. Don with the rebound off the floor. Defense. And will get called for the foul, sending Natalia Silva to the line. Harvey with her first personal foul, team foul number 1. Silva will shoot 2. She's at a very good 72% this season, 13 for 18, and the first one is good. Silva hit her first. Here comes number 2. And this one is going to be whistled off. Lane violation will nullify the shot. But a 20-point lead for the Tigers. Smith takes the pass at midcourt. Harvey back at midcourt by the circle, finds Brown. Pump fake, charges the baseline. Contact, no call. Both of them looking for a whistle. Meanwhile, Benton goes coast to coast and lays it in. Her second score, both in the second quarter. And the Tigers lead by 22. Pull-up jumper, a little strong. Off the rim, no. And Sepulveda there for the rebound. Silva cross court to Benton. That one is for three. It is off the rim. Rebounded by Harvey. Shooting 57% so far. Inside the arc. 13 to shoot. Houston to Harvey, 4-3. It is off the rim. Sepulveda rebounds. Benton hustling up the right side of the court. Now she'll allow teammates to get up court. Sepulveda takes the pass inside to Don. Wide open, jump shot, no. Gets her own rebound. Misses the second, but gets the third. Cassie Don with her second basket. And a pass to Smith. Caroline Smith, 1-on-2. Underhand layup. Will draw the foul. There are a couple of Tigers there. We'll see who gets called. Foul's called on Cassie Don, her first. Team foul number 2. Smith at the line. She is 1 for 2 so far tonight. And the first of 2 is good. Eagles are 7 for 10 so far at the line. Houston all the way back underneath the basket on the defensive side of the court. Clark standing at midcourt. Smith looking for 2 in a row and gets it. 3 for 4 overall. 7 points and a long pass to Moylan, who's already hit 2 threes. Finds Don underneath. That's no good. And Clark grabs a loose ball. Way up midcourt goes Najla Brown. Pass to Clark. Left side of the paint, off the glass, no good, but a foul. Looked like Benton. Wait for the official word. No. But Clark will shoot 2. Some substitutions now for Champion. The foul was called on Reagan Moylan, her first. Team foul number 3. Castillo back onto the court, along with Michaela Williams. And the first free throw from Clark is a little short. Holloman and Lockett also back in. Number 2 from Clark. That's no good. She's now 6 out of 13 on the season. Way across the court. Bueno's pass knocked away. Clark with the steal. Going 1-on-2. Bueno strips it, but a whistle. Call is against Renaya Clark, her first. And the Tigers will inbound. Under 5 minutes to go until the intermission. The pass knocked down by Holloman and picked up by Smith. Clark across midcourt. Be double teamed to the right side, looking for Brown, and the pass is a little high. Ball goes over to the Tigers. Williams walks the ball past midcourt. Finds Castillo's guarded by Harvey. Ball work to Lockett. Spin move near the line. Does not take the shot. Pump fake from Castillo. They work it back outside to Bueno. Holloman takes the pass. Turnaround fadeaway is good. 10 points. 46-22. And we have ourselves a timeout. 4 minutes and 8 seconds left in the second quarter. 46-22, Tigers lead. We'll be right back. 4 minutes and 8 seconds left until the intermission. 46-22, Tigers lead, number 1 team in NCCAA Division II. Harvey takes the inbound pass. Guarded very heavily by Lauren Castillo. That ball was tipped, so it will stay with the Eagles. Rendasia Holloman having herself a very good night. 10 points, a leading scorer on the court. Number 40, she's guarding Renaya Clark at the moment. Long pass to Clark outside the arc. Clark and Harvey play catch, and now Clark tries to get around Bueno. Pass to Brown, a little high. She keeps it in bounds, but the shot clock violation. Excellent defense by the Tigers. Of course, the short shot clock after the timeout. And again, the Tigers, with the defensive stand, keep the Eagles from getting off the shot. 35 and counting until the intermission. Bueno outside the arc. Her pass stolen by Renaya Clark up the left side. Clark outside to Houston. That's for 3. It's off the rim. Ball batted back to Houston. This one is for 2, and again, it's off the rim. Bueno lost her footing, but got the ball, and a long football pass to Lockett. Pass was complete, but no basket. Lockett turnaround jumper on a second chance. No. Smith with the rebound. Aiden Houston finds Harvey in the backcourt. Under 3 minutes left in the second. 24-point Tigers lead. A double team on Renaya Clark results in a jump ball. The arrow is with Champion. Trinity Baptist won the opening tip. Or inbounded to start the quarter, and Champion has the arrow. To Holloman, turnaround jumper, misses. Bueno hustling in. Looks like she might have gotten hit. Looks like she's all right as the ball goes out of bounds. 2:36 left in the second. Tigers led 32-17 after 1. They have outscored the Eagles 14-5 in the second. Long pass to Renajala Brown. She is double teamed and steps on the baseline. Turnover gives the ball back to the Tigers. Number 16 for TBC. Across the court a couple of times, nearly stolen away. Lockett charges inside, misses the layup. Second chance from Benton does not go. This is Holloman, short jumper, misses everything and lands out of bounds. Good defense by the Eagles. Tigers had a few opportunities, but the defense thwarted a few of those shots. Misdirected. And the Eagles now trying to cut the deficit down a little bit. And a foul will go against Kaylin Lockett, her first. And team foul number 4. So once the ball is inbounded, Trinity Baptist is in the bonus the rest of the period. Harvey will inbound. Clark takes the pass, guarded by Riani Benton. Turnaround jumper off the glass, no good. Holloman with the rebound. And a pass to Lauren Castillo. And she will draw the foul. Looks like that was going to go against Renajala Brown. And that is personal foul number 2 on Brown. That will send Castillo to the line. She averages 3.2 points per game. 2 for 3 so far this season. And the first of 2 is good. Castillo on the board, her first point of the night. Three Tigers ready to check in. Here comes a second from Castillo. It is also good. Both of those free throws got bounces off the rim and dropped in. And now back onto the court, Natalia Silva, Reagan Moylan, and Olivia Sepulvedo. 48-22 with a minute and a half left in the second quarter. Harvey off the glass and good. Layla Harvey now with 7. Moylan had a little trouble holding on. Smith was able to pick it up, feed Clark, and Clark off the glass, and the basket is good. The first basket of the night for Renaya Clark. This one is for 3. It's off the rim. Clark with the rebound. Harvey back at midcourt. Bounce pass to Smith inside the paint. Sepulveda got a hand on the shot. Kept it from going in. The bounce pass a little too strong towards Castillo and out of bounds. Unforced error will give the ball back to TBC with 39 seconds left in the quarter. .22 Tigers lead. Bounce pass to Houston. Finds Brown. That's for 3. It's a little short. Sepulveda, the long pass up court to Michaela Williams, and she will not get it to go. Gets her own rebound, and Houston with the foul. Number 1 on Jaden Houston. Number 4 on the Eagles. And a shooting foul for Michaela Williams. She is the team's leading scorer at 17.8. At the line, 17 for 25. 68%. That one does not go. Williams missed the first. Here comes number 2. Shot clock is off. 14 seconds left. That one is good. 3 points for Michaela Williams. Harvey to Brown across midcourt. 8 seconds. Castillo on the hard defense. Smith gets the shot off, doesn't go. Second chance a little bit late, so that one will not count. And it brings us to halftime with the score 49-26 in favor of champion Christian. That brings us to the halftime intermission. We'll pause here for 15 minutes, and we'll be back with quarter number 3. You're watching women's basketball on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. Stay with us. Third quarter underway between the Eagles and the Tigers from Hot Springs, Arkansas's champion Christian College. And the Tigers lead 49-26. Renaya Clark with possession for TBC. Double teamed over near the side. Finds Caroline Smith, who gets it off the glass. Caroline Smith now with 12 points for TBC. 6 from Layla Harvey, 5 from Anajala Brown, 3 from Jaden Houston, and 2 from Renaya Clark. Underhand miss. That was Natalia Silva, who has 7 points. Brendasia Holloman leads the Tigers with 10. Kaylin Lockett has 8. Reagan Moylan with 6. Cassie Don with 4. 6 for Isabel Bueno, 2 each from Rihanni Benton, Lauren Castillo, and Olivia Sepulveda. And this one is good. I believe that was Silva, if I saw that correctly. Turn around off the rim and no good. Cassie Don with the attempt. Harvey guarded very well by Silva. And we have ourselves a whistle. Foul's called on Cassie Don. And that will send Caroline Smith to the line for 2. She's had a pretty good night, 4 out of 5. And a first of 2 from Smith is good. Caroline Smith made her first. Number 2 is also good. 14 points now for Caroline Smith. The Eagles, though, still have a lot of work to do. The long pass and the underhand layup, no good. Don's second chance, no. Bueno with the rebound. Tigers work this one to the corner for Silva for 3. 10 points now for Natalia Silva. Up to 20 for the Tigers. Silva swats the ball away, but Harvey keeps possession. Outside to Clark, who thought about the 3. Instead, goes inside. Finds Smith at the line, and the jump shot is good for Smith. That's now 16 for Caroline Smith. Bueno all alone underneath, but she was actually behind the backboard, had to try to dribble back, and by that time ran into Smith. Ball's out of bounds, but will stay with the Tigers, a 20 on the shot clock. Substitution, Reagan Moylan back in, and she'll take over for Cassie Don. Sepulveda finds Bueno. This one is for 3. It's a little strong. Clark with the rebound over everybody. Hustling up the right side. 1-on-2 to the basket, high off the glass, and Renaya Clark will shoot 2. Foul's called against Isabel Bueno. That'll be her second. Team foul number 2, and Renaya Clark at the line. She missed 2 attempts in the second quarter. And the first of 2 is off the rim. Free throw number 2 for Clark. It is good. 3 points for Clark. And Silva lost the ball trying to dribble around Smith. Eagles pick it up but give it right back to Bueno, who will get the layup off the glass. That's 8 points for Isabel Bueno. Junior from Sao Paulo, transfer from South Georgia Technical College. Loose ball. Brown eventually picks it up for the Eagles. That's a 2 with a toe on the line. The shot off the rim. Renajala Brown underneath. Misses the underhand layup. And Sepulveda with the rebound. And travel will be called against Isabel Bueno. Turnover gives the ball back to the Eagles with 6:46 left in the third quarter. Layla Harvey trying to work her way around Natalia Sylvia. Clark finds Renajala Brown inside the paint. The foul, the basket is good. Renajala Brown, a chance at a three-point play. Foul goes against Olivia Sepulvedo. Brown got the basket. And this one for a three-point play. It is good. 10 points now for Renajala Brown. Clark is able to swat that ball away. And we have ourselves a whistle at midcourt. And a foul called against Reagan Moylan with the push. It is team foul number 4, so the Eagles are now in the bonus once this ball is inbounded. Harvey directing traffic. Watch that 5-second count. She finds Brown near midcourt. And the ball hits off Brown's foot, picked up by Bueno and stolen by Renaya Clark. Pull-up jumper off the glass is good. 5 points now for Renaya Clark in her return to the lineup. Missed a few games due to injury. Clark, the freshman from Gainesville. Wide open three-pointer, a little bit wide to the right. Silva with the rebound off the floor. They'll try it again. Moylan back out to Williams. Bounce pass. Harvey on the defense. Sylvia finds Sepulveda inside the paint. And Sepulveda gets the jumper off the glass. First field goal for Olivia Sepulveda. The steal by Bueno. Pass back to Bueno underneath the basket. Ball nearly got away, but controlled by the Tigers. Pump fake. Bounce pass outside to Williams. 4-3 off the rim. And out of bounds. Nice effort by Moreland, but she couldn't quite get there in time. And a substitution will send Kaylin Lockett back onto the court. Bueno will head off to make room. 5:15 left in the third. 56-40 in favor of the Tigers. Sepulveda comes from behind. Smith knocks the ball out of bounds. Trinity Baptist will keep possession. 1 second ticked off the shot clock. 5:14 left in the third. Watch that 5-second count. And instead, they're going to bounce it off the feet of Williams. That's a heads-up play by Renaya Clark. And the 5-second count. Clark had to do the only thing she could. This time Harvey will inbound. Long pass towards Smith. Catch is made. The shot is good. Caroline Smith with 18 points. Came in averaging 10.3. 5 minutes left in the third. Lockett unable to convert, and we have a whistle. Jump ball is the call, and the Tigers have the arrow. TBC inbounded to start the quarter. Whalen takes the inbound pass. Lockett to Sepulveda. Work to the right side. That's Sylvia for 3, and it's good. That's her second 3 of the quarter. She now has 13 total points. 59-42 the lead. And we have a timeout called by Coach Lewis. 59-42. Tigers lead, 4:36 left to go in the third. We will be right back. TBC will inbound with 23 seconds on the shot clock, trailing by 17. Officials are trying to make sure they have the possession correct and the location. Just past midcourt, inbound pass goes across the court to Renaya Clark. Guarded well by Michaela Williams. 15 to shoot. Harvey guarded by Silva. Passes to Clark all the way across to Renazula Brown. Gets around one defender, finds Smith inside the paint, and a foul will send Caroline Smith to the line. Michaela Williams gets called. And Smith has a chance now to hit the 20-point mark. She has 18, and 8 of those have come in this quarter. Smith has had a really good night at the free throw line. 6 out of 7. Substitution. Holloman will take over for Reagan Moylan. Personal foul number 2 called on Michaela Williams. And the first free throw is good for Smith. She is a leading scorer on the court at the moment, 19 points. Number 2 is good, and now Smith has 20. Eagles have cut it down to 15. They've been trailing by more than 20 points since late in the second quarter. That one is for 3 for Sepulveda, and it's good. 7 points now for Olivia Sepulveda, junior from Zawal, Louisiana. Angela Brown, turn around for 3 off the rim. Castillo tracks this one down. Sepulveda takes the pass, hustles up the left side. Renazula Brown from behind, knocks the ball away. Harvey picks it up, and Harvey will allow her teammates to get up court. Defense by the Eagles trying to cut this deficit down a little bit further. 62-44. Clark outside the arc. Bounce pass to Layla Harvey. That's for 2. It's a little strong and will go out of bounds. Tigers will inbound. 3:10 left to go in the third. 62-46 the score. Check that, 62-44. My mistake. Sepulveda for 3 off the rim. Rebounded by Holloman. Lock it high off the glass, and this one will go out of bounds. Eagles will inbound. Under 3 minutes left in the third. A very fast-paced third quarter. Men's game is scheduled to begin at 8. We'll see how long this one takes. That one goes off for Nia Clark and out of bounds. Tigers with the inbound. Brown will hit Smith outside the arc. Forster will give the ball back over to the Tigers. Tigers inbound, 2:35 left to play in the quarter. This is Lauren Castillo. Looking for Lockett, had a little trouble holding on, but then is able to get the basket and the foul. Foul is called against Jaden Houston. And that will send Kaylin Lockett to the line, her first attempts of the night. And number 1 is good. So Lockett with a 3-point play. Total of 11. And at the line, just 1 for 4 coming in. Brown able to make the catch, keep the ball in play for the Eagles. For the loose ball, won by Caroline Smith. Smith has to reach back to get the pass. The shot off the rim, rebound by Olivia Sepulveda. And a long pass that will go out of bounds over to the Eagles. They're going to double check and make sure it will be Eagles ball. Harvey takes the inbound pass. Brown will work it up court. Clark cross court to Harvey. And Harvey will get called for the offensive foul. And for Layla Harvey, that is personal foul number 2. Minute 34 left to go in the third. TBC has outscored Champion 18-14 in the period. That big first quarter, Champion scored 32 points. That's the biggest difference right now. 65-44, 21-point lead. Little housekeeping duty, and we'll be back underway. Moisture on the floor. The Eagles were supposed to go down to Hialeah to take on Florida National Saturday. That game will not happen. So TBC's next game is Thursday, December 12th, a home game against NCAA Division II Albany State. And that's Natalia Silva off the glass. She now has 15 for the Tigers. That's going to be the last home game of the semester for the Eagles. And a shot off the glass for Lauren Castillo. That's her first field goal, 4 total points. Angela Brown tried to get inside. Instead, the fadeaway jumper off the rim. Smith will draw the foul and head back to the line. The foul's called on Lauren Castillo. Number 2 on Castillo. And Smith with 20 points. Six out of 7 so far at the line. And this one is off the rim. First one does not go. Here comes number 2. It is good. That's now 21 points for Caroline Smith. Harvey with a steal. Off the glass, no, and knocked out of bounds. Ball tipped, so it will stay with the Eagles. Harvey takes the pass in the corner, thought about the 3, instead got it to Brown. Clark in the corner, running the baseline. Her pass swatted away, kept in play by Silva. 32 seconds left. Up the right side of the court to Castillo. Jump shot is blocked by Renajala Brown, who then picks it up off the floor. The long pass to Caroline Smith. One-on-one to the basket. It's good. 23 points for Caroline Smith. Still a 22-point lead, however, for the Tigers. They're playing for the last shot. This will be Silva. It's good. That's 17 for Natalia Silva. She averages 18.8. And third quarter with the score 71-47 in favor of Champion Christian. 10 minutes left. We'll be back in 1 minute here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. We're getting ready for quarter number 4 with Champion leading 71-47. Both teams had really good point totals in the third quarter. Champion scored 22. Trinity Baptist scored 21. Caroline Smith got 13 of those Eagles points, and Natalia Silva got 10 for Champion. So 23 total for Smith and 17 for Silva, the leading scorers on the court. This is Don with the turnaround jumper off the glass, and Cassie Don now has 6. 73-47. Both teams approaching their season average. And Caroline Smith will be fouled. That one is on the floor and will be called against Cassie Don. I have it right. That's number 4 on Don. And it is. Eagles get 20 on the shot clock. Smith off the glass. It's good. Caroline Smith now with 25. I think it's safe to call her our player of the game, barring a very big game by another Eagle. Great pass to Moylan. Basket is good and 1. See which Eagle gets called for the foul. Meanwhile, Moylan at the line. Jaden Houston with her 3rd personal foul. And Moylan converts the 3-point play. Just 1 for 2 coming in, but now 1 for 1 tonight. That's 9 points for Reagan Moylan. And we have ourselves a whistle. Giving the ball back over to the Tigers. I believe the ball was just out of bounds. This pass inside to Don, who could not convert. Caroline Smith up the left side. There were 2 in on the play. And a whistle, the jump ball, and the arrow is with Champion. Moylan and Bueno both getting hands on the ball with Caroline Smith. Well, the arrow was incorrect. It's Eagles possession. That's Renajla Brown for 3. Good. 13 points now for Renajla Brown. And a whistle. Ball was out of bounds. And pass to Isabel Bueno up top. Silva thought about the 3. Instead, dribbles around, finds Don, and Don is rejected by Smith. Brown, 1-on-3 to the basket. A foul, no shot, but Brown will shoot 2. The foul's called on Natalia Silva. And it'll be number 3 on Silva. And Renajla Brown shooting 2. He's hit all 3 attempts so far tonight. And the first one is good. And number 2 from Renajla Brown. It is good. So Brown goes 2 for 2. He now has 16 points. Make that 17. Meanwhile, that's a 3-pointer for Isabel Bueno, who now has 11. On to Houston for 3. That one is buried. Jaden Houston with her second 3-pointer of the night. 6 points. Eagles fighting hard here in the fourth quarter. They still have a lot of work to do. They've gotten it down It's 23. It was a little more than that not long ago. This one is for three from Bueno. It's off the rim. And out of bounds, back over to TBC. Now, the Tigers are 3 points away from surpassing their season average. They came in 81.6 points per game. TBC has blown past their season average of 49. They're now at 56. That's for three from Angela Brown. And the swish, giving her 20. Caroline Smith with 25. This one is out of bounds, back over to the Eagles. Brianni Benton taking over for Isabel Bueno. Hey, the Eagles playing shorthanded, only 5, but they are giving it every ounce of effort they have, like they've done all season long. Brown takes the pass. Top of the arc, Smith inside the paint. Underhand, no basket, but a foul. The foul is called against Brendasia Holloman. And will send Caroline Smith to the line. Smith already with 25. 7 for 8 at the line. First of 2 for Caroline Smith, junior from Lake Butler. And this one bounces around and drops in. .26 for Smith, pending free throw number 2. Still a great chance to hit 30. This one does not go. Out of bounds. Last touch by Renajala Brown. So the Tigers will inbound. Gentlemen Tigers over in the corner, ready to retake the court for pregame warm-up. Scheduled to start at 8. Might be a little bit past. We're going to stop this feed and start a new one when the gentlemen are warming up. We got a traveling violation called against Layla Harvey, so no basket. Eagles have outscored the Tigers 13-8 in this second quarter, but still trail by 19. Turnover doesn't help. Eagles have had some trouble holding on to the ball tonight. So have the Tigers. They've had 41 total turnovers in this game. That is a three-pointer from Reagan Moylan. 260, that's a season average for the Tigers, and they still have 6:20 left to go. Clark could not convert the three. Tigers work the ball to Benton. That's for 2, foot inside the arc, batted around and kept in play. Bueno behind the arc in the corner. This one is for 3 from Benton. It is wide to the left. Smith tangles up with Sepulveda, but no call. And now Sepulveda looks like she'll get called for a push from behind. And that will be number 3 on Olivia Sepulveda. Team foul number 4. This one is on the floor, but the Eagles, once the ball's inbounded, will shoot 2 the rest of the way. Just under 6 minutes left, 82-60 in favor of the Tigers. And that pass goes astray. And the Tigers will get possession. Benton finds Sepulveda to the right side. Silva could not convert, but she follows her own shot, gets the rebound. Moylan for 3 off the rim. Benton outside to Bueno. And she collides with Harvey, who will get called for the foul. Layla Harvey with her 3rd personal foul. Tigers will inbound. Silva will do the honors. Natalia Silva with 17 points. Moylan, another three off the rim. Batted up in the air and a whistle. And that'll be a foul called against Natalia Silva. That is her fourth. So 2 Tigers now with 4. And that's going to be 2 shots for the Eagles who are in the bonus. Nia Clark will head to the line. Clark ready to shoot 2. Number 1 is up and good. And number 2 coming for Renaya Clark. And that one is off the rim. Clark with 4 total points. Pull-up jumper from Bueno. Off the rim, then the glass, then the bucket. 13 for Bueno. Cam Bueno tangle up, no call there, but a foul as Clark goes up for the layup. Couldn't tell which Tiger got called, but it'll be on the board in a moment. That's going to be Reagan Moylan. Number 3 on Moylan, and Clark converts free throw number 1. It's now 5 points for Renaya Clark. Number 2, a little bit strong. Eagles have done a really good job at the line tonight, 16 out of 21. And that pass goes astray. Moylan appeared not quite ready to take the pass. Eagles have gotten their shooting 43%. Champion at 44%. But Champion has taken more shots. And they had that huge first quarter. That's Moylan, 4-3 off the rim. Excellent touch pass from Bueno inside to Silva, who now has 19. Smith pounces on top of the ball. We have a whistle away from the ball. Timeout called by Coach Lewis, a 30-second timeout with 4:30 left to play. After tonight, Tigers are at Southeastern Baptist College, a 1 p.m. Central start time on December 11th, and that will be it for the first semester. Their next game would then be a home game in the new year, Tuesday, January 7th, at home against Dallas Christian, a 5 p.m. local start time. Then at Ecclesia College in Springdale, Arkansas on the 14th. And they'll finish January with 3 home games afterward. Trinity Baptist, we told you about Albany State being the next game next Thursday night at 6. Then December 19th at USC Salkehatchie. And then at Southern Crescent Tech on December 21st. Both of those are away games. Good get the layup. Trying to get to 30 points. She has 26, and a whistle will give the ball back over to TBC. 4:14 left to go. 86-62 the score. Ball hits off Bueno, goes out of bounds, and will stay with TBC. No time ticked off. The official says, hold on, they're going to check on the clocks. They will take 1 second off the shot clock and the game clock. 4:12 left in the game. Double teamed on the sideline. Ball swatted away, but will stay with the Eagles. 23 on the shot clock. Eagles are in the bonus and have one foul to give. Smith collided. Clark came down with the ball, then had it knocked away. It's Eagles ball, 21 on the shot clock. They're getting the ball up the court slowly, but they're now in scoring position. High pass to Caroline Smith. Jump shot is no good. Rebound off the floor by Rihanna Benton. Up the court goes Benton, and she will shoot two. Angela Brown will be called for the foul. Number 2 on Brown. Rihanna Benton at the line for the Tigers. And if I have it correct, according to the stats page, these are her first free throws of the season. Number 1 is good. That's now 3 points for Rihanna Brown. Second one does not go. Harvey with the rebound. Under 4 minutes to go. Like to see Smith get another opportunity. Try to get that 30-point mark. She has 26. The long pass to Bueno. Reverse layup. Basket is good. And Layla Harvey is number 4. Both teams are now in the bonus the rest of the game. Isabel Bueno has hit her only attempt so far tonight. She has 13 total points. Bueno came in at 90% on the season. And she is going to get that free throw to drop in. 16 points now for Isabel Bueno. Shot does not go for the Eagles. About 3.5 left to go. All the way outside to Benton. Long shot off the rim. Houston will feed Harvey. She'll get across midcourt. 20 seconds to shoot. On defense is Kaylin Lockett, and a whistle. Looked like that was away from the ball. And offensive foul called against Renaya Clark. Number 2 against Clark. Offensive, so no free throws. Both teams are in the bonus, though. Coming up on the 3-minute mark. Men's game will start a little bit late, not much. Bueno outside. Silva, 4-3. Misses everything, and this one's out of bounds. Smith takes the inbound pass. The career high already for Caroline Smith, 26 points. Bounce pass, layup is good. That's 28 for Caroline Smith. And about 2.5 left to try to get that 30. Silva finds Castillo, had a little trouble but corrals it. Bueno for 3 off the rim. And Smith bats the ball to Harvey. Harvey looking for Smith, and the pass was off the mark. This one is right on the mark to Lockett, who will shoot 2. Kaylin Lockett with 9. And she will get 2 free throws. Lockett 1 out of 4 at the line this season. 1 for 1 tonight. And the first of these 2 misses. 9 total points. We'll give you all the point totals right as the ball game comes to its end. That free throw does not go. Have 2 players with 20. And a timeout with $1:59 left to play. 90-64. We'll be right back. A minute 59 left to go, and TBC will have possession. 90-64. Both teams shooting the ball well, but Champion has taken more shots. Rebounds are very close to even, and Caroline Smith has just hit 30 points. Caroline Smith, tonight's player of the game. Bounce pass to the corner. Long pass to the top. That's Benton. Champion has made 33 baskets. The Eagles 23, but both of them at 43% overall. The Eagles have done well at the line, 16 for 22. Tigers have been phenomenal, 13 of 15. Houston to Renaya Clark. Back to Renaja LeBrown. Coming up on a minute left. 7 to shoot. Three-pointer from Clark off the rim. And picked up by Kaylin Lockett. Bounce pass. And that one hits the baseline and will go back to the Eagles. Both teams, again, shooting 43%. It is a 24-point lead for the Tigers. They've hit 10 more field goals, 3 more three-pointers, and that right there is the difference. Teams shooting the ball well. Both teams have turned the ball over far too much as we get to our final 45 seconds. Clark to the top of the paint. To Brown, 10 seconds to shoot. And Smith will go to the line. That one is against Cassie Dunn. Caroline Smith will shoot 2. She has had a terrific night. 30 points. 8 for 10 shooting free throws. Number 1 is good. Number 2 from Caroline Smith. This one is good. Barring another shot, Smith will finish with 32 points to lead everybody. Final 24 seconds. Tigers will have a chance to shoot. Castillo gets her own rebound. Pull-up jumpers off the rim. And a whistle. That's going to go to the Eagles. And the foul is going to put TBC at the line. Caroline Smith will get an opportunity to put up a few more points. And a first of 2 for Smith. It is good. And number 2 is good. So that is now 34 points for Caroline Smith. Final seconds as this one is coming to its conclusion. And the final score, champion Christian College 90, Trinity Baptist College 70. Run down our final point totals for champion Natalia Sylvia 20, Isabel Bueno 14, Brendasia Holloman 13, Kaylin Lockett 9, Reagan Moylan, got to double check that, it says 7, Cassie Don with 6, Riani Benton 5, Lauren Castillo, Olivia Sepulvedo, and Michaela Williams each with 4. Caroline Smith, our player of the game, with 34 points. Renajala Brown 20, Layla Harvey 6, Renaya Clark and Jaden Houston, each with 5. That's going to do it for the women's game. The men's game will start in 15 to 20 minutes. We'll stop the feed now and start up a brand new one. You're watching NCCAA basketball.